Graded stakes racing continues as we race you up to the 2022 Breeders' Cup. Let's go to Saratoga, the Spa, and it's the traditional Coaching Club American Oaks. It is for 3-year-old fillies. It's going to be run on Saturday, race number 5. It did draw a 5-horse field, so they moved it up in the order, but it's still part of the early pick 5 and the early pick 4, and it's a key race if you want to try to single and pick one of these horses. Let's take a look at the field. Starting at the rail, we've got Butterbean, ships in from Prairie Meadows, going to try to take on the big dogs at Saratoga. Butterbean also has a win at Churchill Downs. She has been consistent, 8 starts, 7 wins, 3 wins, 4 seconds. Meanwhile, Society is 3 for 3, goes for Steve Asmussen, Gunrunner. Of course, Steve Asmussen trained Gunrunner to a Horse of the Year title. Society, the speed figures are a little bit on the slow side. Nest should get first run at the leaders. I think she's going to be forwardly placed in this spot. She disappointed as one of the co-favorites for the Kentucky Derby. Looks to get back on track here. And Nostalgic, a lightly raced horse, 4 starts, 2 wins, won the Gazelle Stakes at Aqueduct in the spring. I think she's going to be primed for a big Alabama. I do think she likes the distance. We'll see what she does here in the CCA Oaks. And the favorite in the race, most likely, a Secret Oath. The Kentucky Oaks winner, we get the rematch with Nest. She's got some class. She's got tactical speed. And D. Wayne Lucas gets her in here. Going to try to run both Nest and Secret Oath are going to try to run in the CCA Oaks and then go to the Alabama, which is 1.25 miles for 3-year-old fillies. And there's already some horses pointing for that race. Not a lot of depth in this division this year for the 3-year-old fillies, but some good quality at the top. When I look at this field, the top contenders are most likely going to be the 3 betting favorites, Nest, Secret Oath, and Nostalgic. Now you've got Secret Oath, who won the Kentucky Oaks. D. Wayne Lucas trains by Arrogate. The pedigree is solid. She had some blitzing wins at Oaklawn Park in the spring. Dominated the Kentucky Oaks coming off the fast pace. She took advantage of that fast pace in the Kentucky Oaks, so that was a big race. Then they put her in the Preakness Stakes, nothing to lose in that spot. She actually ran a good race. She was wide in that race, but the race flow kind of favored more the inside horses that day. I thought she actually ran a pretty good race in the Preakness, and Secret Oath should be has been working well for this spot. Nest, another one who is well meant for the Kentucky Oaks. Lightly raced still. Todd Pletcher has her ready. Of course, he was an understudy of D. Wayne Lucas. Todd Pletcher has done well with the fillies over the years, especially in distance races. And in this spot, the daughter of Curlin, still a little bit of room to improve. One of the things I think this race is going to be the key tactically is who kind of positions themselves where, and this may just become a 3-furlong sprint to the wire. I'm anticipating some slow fractions for the 4-furlong and 6-furlong mark. Society most likely will be on the lead. She's undefeated, 3 for 3, but her speed figures are just slower by 10-15 points that are needed to win this race on the Beyer scale. She's looking at 75s to 80s. Now, lightly raced horses can improve, so I wouldn't be surprised if she can improve her speed figure by 5-6 points, but even that is not good enough to get to that 95 level that it's probably going to take to win a race, especially off the slow fractions. Now, the presser, and I think that's going to be key, is Nest. She's got some tactical speed. In that Tampa Bay race, she was closer to the pace, made a run, and then won by 6 and drew off. She also made a run into that interstate daydream pace in the Ashland and drew off. I think that's her best chance to win, is to make a sudden rush to the lead and try to get open on Secret Oath. Now, Secret Oath, she's been running in small fields most of the year. She's had some tricky trips. She's been able to work her way out of it. In the Arkansas Derby, she did not, was last and made a move. Took advantage of the fast pace in the Kentucky Oaks and picked up the win there. So I think Secret Oath probably has some tactical speed. She's been used to these smaller fields, but Nest, I think, probably has more quicker acceleration to that spot. So there's kind of that tactical speed, and then there's a quick sprint. I do think if it becomes more of a truly run race, Secret Oath is a little bit better, but Nest may get first run. So I think pace will be a key. I think the fractions will be slow. I think Society is too slow. And I think it's going to come down to those top two. My top selection for the CCA Oaks is going to be Secret Oath. Nest is very formidable, and if she gets that first jump, she could win this race. I think a lot of people are going to maybe take both horses in the pick 5 or the pick 4. I think strategically, if you can play one heavier on your tickets or key one of these horses, I think that's your best value in the multi-race wagers. Who do you like in the CCA Oaks? Leave a comment. Saratoga, Saturday, 3-year-old fillies, Secret Oath versus Nest.